Yo guys, here I am again because I want to talk about something that gets me sick many times when we talk about street photography. First of all, this is not a video against someone, against the person who commented in a video that I proposed on the street photography channel. Is not against him at all, despite he starts from his commentary, because it is about a mentality that we need to change when it comes to street photography. Because yesterday I posted a video about a photographer, a street photographer, Justin Phillip, in the episode 219, and the comment was, street photography, there are only a few photos of streets, but many photos of people. For me, that's people photography. My reply to this comment was, street photography, in my opinion, should be not taken in a literal way. Otherwise, we will repeat the same error to set the most freestyle genre, to me is not even a genre, of photography. What about the photos on the beach by Bruce Gilden? Are they beach photography? Street photography is not just the one pushed now through festivals and awards. It is more about the experience of a photographer on the street. Let's take as a reference the seminal Cheryl Dunn's Everybody Street documentary, where we have a rich kaleidoscope of approaches and aesthetics, from Jamel Shavas to Rick Powell, from Joel Meyerowitz to Martha Cooper. The important connection is the public place, and sincerely, here I can see a more imperfect photography, so more sincere than the usual we see awarded on street photography festivals, where there are also a lot of fake photos, from staged to collages made in post-production. What I want to say with this, guys, really, let's stop to consider the term, the definition of street photography in the literal way, because it has no sense. I quoted Jamel Shavas, that is present in the seminal Everybody Street documentary by Cheryl Dunn. If we take that documentary as an important step for the street photography culture widespread in the world, and we are talking about a documentary that still is copied by many, also by me, by everyone that right now is making photos, is making their videos on YouTube, presenting, for example, the interviews made on the street with other street photographers working. We are all sons of that seminal documentary. So that is an important step. But apart the speech about that documentary by Cheryl Dunn, that is important, street photography was never just the in public formula. That is the origin of the thesis, origin of the problem, because many people pushed by the street photography festivals, the street photography awards, it is more and more always constantly sold the idea that street photography is that thing. The puzzle game, the optical effect, the funny thing, the contrast and the juxtaposition between elements. So I don't think that street photography is just that. For example, in public collective from Padua is completely different to talk about something that was contemporary when street photography raised up on the internet. Within public, there were different things. There were streetphotographers.com, there were the in public guys, there were Mignon from Padua, Mignon collective from Padua, and there was also Streefers that probably most of you can't remember, but there was Streefers where Romanelli, one of the photographers, was one of the generators of that collective. Street photography is not just that. Jamel Shavas can be considered a portrait photographer. So explain me why he considers himself a street photographer. Ricky Powell, the same. He photographed the hip-hop scene in the 80s, but he was considered a street photographer. Maybe Stephen Shore can't be considered a street photographer, not in the orthodox way, but I don't think that we need to consider everything to be made in the same way, because the greatness of street photography is that there are many photographers with several sensibilities and several approaches to stay on the street. It is on the street when it's made on the street. Of course, you know, when I see on TikTok, not even I am on TikTok anymore, but it started with TikTok. When we see the classic video, very staged. Can I take a picture of you? And it starts with a model and photographing with a telelens. Of course, that is fake, staged street photography. It is not street photography at all. It is portrait photography made with someone completely aware of that. The candidness is very important in street photography, but is not the only one that we can do. It is a matter of aesthetics. If you don't recognize that, I invite you to study more. What is street photography? Street photography started many years before the label was created. So there is a variety of styles, approaches and ideas about street photography. But to say that you are photographing people on the street, is people photography is not street photography, it's completely wrong. So I invite the commenter, the commentator of that idea to study more what is street photography really, because street photography embraces a lot of things, a lot of approaches, a lot of ideas that are different, exactly because all we are different and we have a different sensitivity. about Martha Cooper made photos of graffitis on the street, so we need to talk about the Martha Cooper's work like graffiti photography. No, of course no. It is not that, for example, do you think that if we make close-up photography, no, or macro photography, there is people saying, arguing that that is not macro photography. It is just flower photography. It is just insect photography. It will be an absurd, something that may marks a no sense. But in street photography, there are people that wants to label everything, arguing that no, street photography is just like that and nothing more than that. When I see a giant dog because of the perspective and people that lie and that look like small people, to me that photography is crappy photography. I know that the festivals and the awards reward that shit, that crap of photos, that crappy photos, but that is an unuseful photo, not even funny, not even interesting, just interesting for the ones that are making these optical effects that to me are not a good example of the importance of street photography. So when I read this comment in the morning and I have seen the comment talking about photos of streets, there are only a few photos of streets but many photos of people. It is something that is completely nonsense. Again, I invite you to discover, to study and discovering what is street photography for the history of street photography. That is more complex than people that maybe are not so informed about what street photography is. I am a photo coach. I've written and published a lot of books about street photography. I am an educator about street photography in the world, giving street photography workshop since 2011. I presume to know what is street photography. In my opinion, street photography is more than a genre, more a mentality, a kind of photography that is not so staged and so post-produced like we are seeing right now. I was a very hard critic of the trend that is remarked by the street photography festival because of the convenience of the festivals to introduce a certain kind of photography. But street photography is another thing. It's more important than the ones that fill the Instagram thing many times. I hope that you enjoy this video. I want to know your ideas about that. I hope that we can go further in the sense not just the same speech of what is and what is not street photography. My problem is with this mentality, not with the person. We need to stop a certain mentality to say a few photos of streets but many photos of people. That doesn't mean anything, in my opinion, because I repeat, Jamel Shavas is a street photographer and he's a very good street photographer. He's a master. but there are several. Bruce Gilden is completely different. So Bruce Gilden is named as a street photographer, and the most recent work from him is a series made of portraits, street portraits. So is he not anymore a street photographer? Bruce Gilden worked on assignment also for Burberry for fashion photography, so he is not anymore a street photographer. It makes no sense to argue that. I repeat, I accept the comments on the channel, but certain things maybe need to be clarified. Thank you guys for watching that. I hope that you enjoyed the street photography channel, because we are making cool stuff, and in the new year we will propose more content and more exciting photography from photographers from any part of the world, without the hard believing that there is just one way to make street photography. There is not just one street photography. There is not just one way to make photos on the street, and the in public formula, it is just an in public formula, a British formula to think street photography, but is not the only one. I hope that is clear, this thing. So guys, I want to invite to follow this channel, because we are making great things, and have a happy new year. Bye.